Everybody loves good music. We have that one song that we dance to no matter where we are. And we know all the words to our favorite songs by heart. And while society and technology has shaped the way we listen to music, nothing keeps us from supporting our favorite artists. Today is all about what I wish you knew about music. What's up, everybody? I'm Byron, and welcome to I Wish You Knew. Just like visual art, music has a way of reflecting current society. Through lyrics, music videos, and now social media posts, musicians support or protest social and political movements. What does today's music reflect about our current society? Here to tell you what they wish you knew are
Mia Victory,
Torrin L. Cooper,
and Brittany Timmons.
So panel, what do you guys say?
I mean, I feel like it may not seem like there's a good balance of artists out there that do bring up issues that we're facing. But I think there's a good share of people.
I think, culturally speaking, I think some artists have a way of being conscious or politically aware, and other artists don't really care about what's going on. Speaking in terms of, police brutality and social injustice and stuff like that, a couple of weeks ago, Beyonce had a concert, and then she had like all the names of people who were, killed by police or something like that. So, and then even at the BET Awards with, Kendrick Lamar, like the whole thing was kind of like this, freedom, kind of justice kind of thing. So I think, some artists do incorporate what's going on. It can be good too, in their music, but some artists, I think, are just clueless or refuse to address what's going on.
I think for me, I think a lot of artists does not use the platform that they have. Yeah. A lot of artists just spit out things, because if you really look into it and dig deep and check azlyrics.com, a lot of the lyrics don't make sense. At all. I do believe that we get caught on to a beat or a catchy little hook or something like that, and then we're trapped in it. But a lot of artists don't really make music that should move into a movement or should really push you to feel something. Rappers that do that to me is Kendrick Lamar, Common, Kanye West used to, but we're not going to talk about that, or we could. But a lot of artists aren't really real, I don't know the right word, but they don't challenge themselves to spit out lyrics that really have a point.
Yeah. And as an artist, I can go on all day with this stuff. But me personally, like getting into music, I had to sit down and make a decision. Am I gonna talk about or sing about like what's real or what's not real? Because there are two different types of artists in my book. A person who is real and a person who is fake. The person who is fake, yeah, you can rap about like guns and drugs if that's what you actually do. But a lot of times, just because you rap, you don't have to rap about drugs. You don't have to rap about sex. You don't have to rap about this. Like, open your eyes and take a look at what's going on around you. I personally grew up in Southeast. We weren't like broke and poor. Like, we still had nice things. So my subject matter is more about like what I see around me and the struggles of people around me, even the struggles that I've had, because I'm not rich. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of artists nowadays, you're right, they have a banging beat. The beat is tight, the beat is dope, whatever. And people hear that and they just lock onto that. So like if you ask somebody, like for instance, if you ask avid like Chief Keef or designer fan, like what are they saying? They be like something about a
They'll
Ferrari.
say the chorus to you.
Like, you know what I'm saying? They'll sing the chorus. There's no substance, and I think their music is watered down with it's watered down with unintentional, just distractions.
Go ahead.
Yeah, I'm feeling some type of way.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's terrible music, but I think like their whole subject matter, it just gets away from like a more socially awake part. Like that's fine. Okay. I'll give you that.
You mentioned what was real. I think what's real is you have, when I think about music, I think about lifestyle. Okay, we think about the cars, the clothes, the women, these things. That's what you're talking about that doesn't really have substance. But when you have a growing business like that and someone has the talent to do that, a lot of these young people are taking the advantage of this industry, I should say. And they realize how fast it is and they're taking advantage of it. Not necessarily silencing their voice to make a hit, but it's like, yo, I can do this. I need this money.
Yeah.
I think that also speaks to like our society of like always wanting things fast, or growing up, like it took, not that I'm so old, but it took a while for you to get out there and you had to do the footwork. But now all you need is like
is a hit and
Instagram, record a video, and boom,
it can go viral.
Right, and go viral, and then the next day you're famous.
Yeah, I think nowadays it's so easy to just make a hit. Back in the day, like when my parents were growing up, like it wasn't as easy because people listen for actual lyrics. You know what I'm saying? Like the beat was cool, but people listen for like actual subject matter. Like you listen to Tupac, all of his songs. I've heard one Tupac song to this day that I just couldn't vibe to or gravitate towards because it was just something just like too crazy. You know what I'm saying? Now I agree with you, Mia. Like that lifestyle, fire, rap about that. You know what I'm saying? But like, where's the substance after that? You know what I'm saying? Like this.
But
it's
I would say
you can't hold somebody accountable for that.
I would say that some of them do. They put out, and I think this is what you're saying. They put out music and they follow the protocol to get paid or to get that hit record at that moment. Because we watch those reality TV shows. Example is K. Michelle, and her storyline is saying how she's working to be able to put out the music that she wants to. So I will give them that benefit that they do have to go through some levels and go through some charts before they can become Beyonce and just vocally and just on blast say whatever it is that you want to say.
Because you do need traction to, okay.
All right, me and Victory.
I do, but breaking into the industry, it's like it's a lot you have to do that you don't want to do, and I know that's a real thing. Hence, I'm still underground, but it's a lot of stuff you have to do, and you kind of in a way have to sell out.
Well, would you admit that it's a lot easier to get into it than it was before?
I mean, that would all depend. Like, people are getting famous today who literally have no talent. Like, a lot of people do have talent, but then there are people who literally get famous just from auto-tune, which sucks for a lot of people who want to do that, and, they don't really have the confidence yet. But in a way, it's kind of easier than it was back in the day because they wanted to actually hear. But it's a great conversation. But we have to go to a quick break. When we come back, more about good music. Welcome back to I Wish You Knew. Music is always evolving. Instead of playing an instrument, buttons on a soundboard can do it for you. And it seems like all you need is a dope chorus for #1 song to top the charts. Is this good music? What do you say, panel?
No, absolutely not.
Right off the bat.
Terrible.
Okay.
Well, I'm not saying terrible, but if you got a whole song and like you were saying, it's all auto-tune and it's all like, dun, 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 dun. That's not good music.
It's digital music.
Not to me.
Like,
But
Torin, I agree with you 1,001%. Music is more about feeling, right? So, like, I'm gonna just break down my process kind of. Music is feeling. When you listen to certain songs and you vibe to certain songs, that whole vibe is the actual feeling, right? So if I'm just going and pressing a button and I can get a hot beat, boom, 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 put that together, that's more like a puzzle. That's a puzzle song. You're just putting stuff together. But if I'm actually sitting there hitting notes and I'm vibing it to it as like a producer and as like an artist, and then I put it out, everybody else can vibe to it. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't be just I press a few buttons and now I got a #1 song. But in that #1 song, you're not really saying nothing. You're not really reaching the world where they need to be reached. Like this music is just hitting your ears. It's not hitting your soul.
So how would y'all define like good music?
At first, it depends on the individual because sometimes depends on my mood. Just that little crazy hardcore beat or something that I'm looking for at that moment is good music. It's letting me vibe. I'm cranking while I'm driving down the street. It's giving me exactly what I need. But then you have your moments where you need to turn on Erykah Badu, which is fabulous music to me. Music such as that really speaks or takes you. It takes you on a journey. Jill Scott, Luther Vandross, and I know about that stuff, even though I'm not old, but you can't. Certain things you can't compare. I will say that. You can't compare certain artists to certain people that's classic artists that really made magic to say. But I think it does depend on what's your perception of good music and what it is that you're specifically looking for in that moment.
I feel you.
That can, I feel you on that. Like certain songs that might not be saying nothing, like you can crank it while you're driving. You know, that's like action music. But I think like music that you have to get in a certain mood to listen to, like hence Erykah Badu or Jill Scott or some people like that. That's that real to heart music because that'll get you to think and that'll get you to like reflect on yourself. But I mean, hey, if turning up to
Panda.
a Wale.
I was
turning up
about to
Panda.
say,
yeah. If
for the
that's
turn-up
what you,
people.
if that's what
Right.
if that's what you love, then that's your type of
Speak for the
music.
turn
I
up
think
people.
that good music now is about good engineering and whoever has the talent. Because when you put those two things together, there's a possibility you can get some good music. Yeah, the lyrics may be a little trashy, or maybe it may seem like it's just about consumerism and us buying stuff and dating people or doing whatever, but good sound, I think, creates that feeling for me.
The production
And
of
if
it.
I have that, if they're talking about trap music or whatever, and I like the mesh together, it can be good for me in 2016.
I feel you. I'm on that same tip. Like, I mean, sometimes like I can listen to trap music, you know, whatever. But it's only when I'm working out because I'm trying to get in the zone. It's like,
Right.
jump man. And I'm trying to get
need
ready.
that.
Yeah.
But if I'm like trying to chill when I get home, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'll probably turn on some gospel or something and just center myself and get myself together. You know, so I think it's all about like your vibe
Where
or what
you
you're trying to
at,
go for
Like,
in your day or something like
How
that.
you
But-
feeling at that
so
particular
like I
sound?
think you mentioned it too, but what about like instruments? Like, does that matter? Like if you can hear like what's going on, or
Yeah.
If the beat
It's a
is
nice
not
touch.
lit, I'm not the song. I don't like
It's
it
a
already.
nice touch, but I think every person doesn't listen for stuff like that. Me being an artist and have dibbled and dabbled in music, certain things, and I would say Beyonce does this with her music. If you really listen to certain things, it's little like sounds or little like words that's intertwined in that, but it's like under the hardcore beat that the normal ear is going to listen
Exactly.
to. So instruments do play a part, and I think that's where that magic of something comes from. Hence, Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson used to do all types of stuff like that, and then one time it was in his documentary where it was like the smallest little sound, but he was able to hear it and correct that person, and it really made him like jitter. I don't think everybody has that type of talent or
ear, that ear for
they
music.
don't have that, especially today's artists. I don't think they have that ear that those type of people really like have for music.
Yeah, music is what I've learned about music is that it's more of it's more of a subconscious sound than it is a conscious sound, because like those little like sounds that you hear like in the background, like subconsciously you heard that. You know what I'm saying? Subconsciously you were like, oh, I heard that. You know what I'm saying? Like that small little sound or whatever was in the very, 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 very back, and you remember that because it's just how they put it together. I mean, it takes a special person to put that type of music together, but if you mix it well, you master it well, you got a great song.
So do y'all go to like concerts to listen to music, or like local places in the city to?
Oh, local for like underground talent?
Well, any kind of music, like instead of like listening to like a CD player or iPod or something.
Concert, live.
Concert?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
sure.
I've gone places, like they weren't famous people, but I've gone to like busboys and poets and stuff like that to hear sound and, just to listen to people.
But that's what I would define as like good music. Like I
That's
want
what
to
I was
hear the
just
instruments.
about to say. I was
like,
about to say places like, I'm sorry I cut you
You
off,
good.
but I got excited. I would say like when it's like you just in a raw place with raw talent with people that genuinely just want to do it.
Believe
like
in it, yeah.
It's Thursday night. I signed up for Busboys and Poets, and I'm about to go in here and sing. To me, that's good music.
think there's
that
soul in
comes
that.
on. Yeah, it's soul into just I'm 45 years old and I had to put my but that's how they come. It's like I'm 45 years old, I had to put my dreams to the side. But on this night, this is my time to live, and I'm going to sing my guts out.
Yeah.
Love it.
It's all about sharing. It's all about getting in the moment and just sharing yourself with the world, like emotionally and just like metaphysically. I think that's a word, but it's like it's like when you're performing, you're kind of coming out of yourself, kind of, and sharing your life and sharing your heart to the world. But I'm loving this conversation, but we got to go to a quick break. Be sure to tweet us your favorite lyrics using the hashtag #MySong.
Do you have a favorite song?
Welcome back. Dance videos have gone viral and are taking social media by storm. From the whip and the nene to the Run the Man challenge. These dances are giving songs a new kind of fame. Take a look.
Bitch can't whip like me, can't Millie rock like me, can't sexy walk like me, can't hit the corner like me. Ay, bitch can't drop like me, Can't hit the folks like me. Can't nay like me. Can't Dito shuffle like me. Like hit the quad, hit the quad, hit the quad, hit the quad.
Watch me whip, kill it. Now watch me nay nay. Okay. Now watch me whip, whip. Watch me nay nay. Why me do it? Now watch me whip, kill it.
That was a one-hit wonder. Too.
Wow, y'all hip to these dances? I see y'all over there, you know,
Of course.
jugging and getting.
Kinda.
Yeah,
a
like,
dancer.
when I'm at home in my own space, like I just, listen to it.
Let
do
loose.
whatever, do whatever I do, but like I don't go outside. in
Don't whip
public
too
and-
hard though, you might break something. So,
Yeah, but
you gotta
I
be
think it's a
careful.
lot. I think for my age, I'm 23 and I know I'm making it sound old,
my
but
God.
I think like to an extent, I'll do it like in the privacy of my little cousin trying to teach me or things like that. That's amusing. Watching little kids do it, it's fine. But going out in public and if I'm at a party and this song comes on, I'm not going to do the whipping nay.
so if you in the club, a dude come up to you like,
You, might
You
be
ain't
good.
gonna
going
do?
nay nay back.
yeah.
I mean, we can nay there, but it's not going to be
It's
like
over.
to that
Yeah,
extent
yeah,
of like,
yeah.
we really about to dance battle like on Stomp the Yard.
Yeah, that'd be tight. That'd be tight. A random dance, and that'd be sweet. But
It's crazy. Like I don't want to be out and it's like people who's older. Like my mom be trying to do it. I be like, listen, Mom,
Damn.
See,
Tell
you
them.
there's certain things you can and cannot do, and these are one of them.
Yeah,
and don't up. And she got Facebook. I'm like, don't put this on Facebook. Don't put this on Instagram.
mother's
Don't put this on
Facebook.
nothing. I think it's like a cutoff. Like,
I don't think there's a cutoff. I mean, maybe because I went to school in Atlanta, but I was Millie
got-
rocking, beefing it up, nay-naying, all of it. Like, it's just.
I mean, I'm no dancer, but it's fun to just kind of just do.
It
like
is
it took
fun.
me, like my friend taught me how to Dougie, and I just. Like,
oh yeah,
just-
that was it.
I
That was
remember
it.
the
That's all I
Dougie.
need.
dances
That's
was
all I
adding
needed.
to your swag.
Yeah,
Yeah,
The
yeah,
Dougie,
yeah.
that was something you can still keep it cute.
Yeah.
You can have your cup in your
I
hand.
don't need
You
to
telling me you
Chris
can't
Brown
Millie
it
rock
and,
with
like,
one
do
hand?
You can do
backflips.
that. I accept it. It's
You
a
can
certain
really
one.
rock.
It's like a category.
Hey.
You got swagged out, chill dances, and then you got the ones that take a lot.
Too
You
much.
got
dance
And the
battle.
kids got that on lock.
Yeah, the ones
Yeah.
that take a lot.
That do too much. Like you whip too hard, you break your arm,
Oh,
and
my
then
goodness.
But it's like a
that's too
challenge for
much.
like every song, and
Yeah.
then the song like the Running Man challenge that was out in like the 90s or so. And
That
I was like, y'all
song
know this
came
is
out in the
song-
'90s, yeah.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
y'all know this is an old song. No, it just came out. No, it didn't just come out. It been
God.
out.
Right.
But
Like,
these new,
yeah.
old dances with like
Yeah.
a new spin is like giving it a whole new kind of.
But
like,
I guess
Oh
I
my
admire the artist. But then it's like, I mean, we did the Soulja Boy,
Oh,
that
no.
we did it, but he didn't. It
Oh.
didn't like hit like it's hitting now. Like now,
started
every
that,
artist
though.
is coming out with a
dance,
dance,
yeah.
and there you go. You got a number one,
So-
or you got people making videos to
Yeah,
your
I mean,
dance.
I think it's that social aspect of like the music,
Music.
right? So if you can have a dance tied to the music, if you get people involved in that music, then they're just gonna love it because
But
everybody
I
gonna
think
want
this
to do
target
it.
is like she said, like towards younger crowds.
Yeah.
Like my cousins, like they'll do like these dance challenge videos and upload it. I mean that's cool, but like my brother and my sister who's older, I won't see them doing it. Like at home, like I said, in our own space, like we'll do it, but I mean we won't upload it. But that's how the song
Right.
get.
You
like,
won't be double tapping a video
Yeah,
of them
no.
dancing.
But that's how the songs get famous now. You know, and like
It's
the song,
funny, yeah.
the guy who did, I think Whippin' Nene, he's still in high school.
Yeah.
So, I mean, that's like a one-hit thing. So I'm like, where's the next one? So, I mean, does it really have like any like substance or content to it?
It's
besides
no,
just-
I think it's a trend that fades. I mean, when the song comes on and you out and you hear it, yeah, you're going to do the movement.
Right.
But it's not going to be something that becomes a
It's-
classic like
It's fad music.
Lil
It's just
Wayne,
like
certain
it
songs.
happens, and then you just admire it for happening as like time goes on, but it never.
Until the next dance comes
Yeah.
along with that one piece in it that look like the other dance.
And
You
you gotta
know,
throw your
don't you feel like a
challenge
lot
in
of
and
it
say
is
you
the
did it.
same?
You gotta make your
It's-
challenge
it's
video with your
recycled.
friends just to say, oh, we did that, y'all.
But
and
I
then
see. I
that's
think with
enough.
our age, we're not recording ourselves. Like you said, like we may do it at home or out
Yeah.
at the
We
club,
trying to
but
pay
I'm not
bills.
gonna post
Okay.
a challenge video of myself.
I don't think we're gonna make time. We're not going to prep. I mean, I know a lot of dancers our age. I have a lot of dancers.
Yeah.
friends. They may
On
do
it.
it and add their own twist,
Yeah.
but you know, I can respect that. That's
You're
you
a
as a
dancer.
dancer really
Yeah.
trying to do
Not
it.
a dancer.
But the most we'll give it is a Snapchat video.
Yeah.
We gonna give you the Running Man challenge in that, and once it fades away, the next day,
24
that's
hours.
it. I
Well,
did the
look,
challenge.
I bet if Go-Go come on at any time, we all gonna beat our feet. That's a given. If the Go-Go
Yeah.
comes on right now, everybody gonna like.
I might have to do
That's
some
not the
isolation.
only go-go dance.
It's not the only one, but I'm
female
gonna have
So
to.
I'm-
I'm gonna have
you
to
gonna
break
battle
out.
I'll dance
you
the
know,
Go-Go. I'll
the-
beat my feet, but I'm not
Yeah.
gonna whip and nay in public. Like,
I whipped the nay. prime example, because I'm a little crazy. What was it? I think it was Halloween. No, it was last Halloween. I was doing Uber. I was in my Spider-Man costume. It was dope. And whipping Nene. Turn that up, and I got out in front of the club and started whipping Nene. Nobody knew who it was.
It was
but it was
Spider-Man.
fun.
I'm
It
still
was
on the
Spider-Man.
fact that you
And I was
pulled up
on-
picking up people in the daggone
That's good.
Spider-Man.
People loved it. It was like, yo, one dude called. He was like, yo, Spidey driving me around. I was like, what? It's like Spidey driving me around. He a black dude. Like, nah. But yeah, I did the whipping Nene, but it was Spider-Man. It was fun. Like, I ain't about to
I
seriously
mean,
do
certain
it. Though.
instances with the song can be fun.
Yeah.
It just all depends. But again, I'm one of those people. I like a little smidget. I can keep my swag together, and then if it takes too much, y'all
Yeah,
got
it's
it.
like, I'm not trying.
Yeah. But
It's
people
not.
put their whole lives into it. Like,
Yeah.
I bet you can't whip like me. Can't Millie rock like me. Can't sexy walk like me. I'm like, oh.
Like, I don't want to do any of that like
It's
you.
not that deep. It's not
Yeah,
that deep.
it's like,
but
you
people
do
be
you.
taking it serious though.
I'm not a dancer. That wasn't my gift. I mean, I could probably learn like to do some steps, like how fraternities do. I can learn to.
Can I ask
Ask
you
your
a
little
question?
cousins.
So when
They
the
probably
song
teach you
first
better.
comes
Yeah.
out, do you make it your priority to learn the dance?
No.
No,
If it's easy,
It depends.
it comes natural. Like,
if it
oh,
happens,
I didn't
it
know how to
happens.
Millie rock at first, and I just started.
No idea. Yeah.
You had to try because
Yeah,
everyone
you
was
had to try
doing
it.
it.
Yeah.
When everyone's doing it, especially I feel like us, we're millennials.
Yeah.
We at that young but not too old age. You gotta stay hip. So
Yeah,
I
definitely.
learned the heck out of the Millie Rock before
The Millie
we went
Rock
out.
became my main dance. Any song comes
Yeah,
on.
it's like
you
I
can
mean,
do that
it's
to anything.
but the dances are versatile though. Like you can literally Dougie to anything.
Put your own swag
You
on
can
it.
kind of whip to anything, but you can't like crazy whip. You can.
Question:
You know?
Do some of these dances get old? Because he just said you can Dougie. If we went to the club tonight and you
I mean,
Dougied,
I mean,
No.
It depends on how hard your Dougie
Can
is.
you?
If you want to
How hard
cut
your
doing your
Dougie is,
Dougie,
yeah.
Can
we
you
can
play
take
it
it.
off?
But if you try to shut the party down in the middle of the floor doing the Dougie,
Yeah.
no, sir.
All right, guys. That's all the time we have for this edition of I Wish You Knew. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next time. But before we go, Mia, what's the word?
Chuck Brown is the godfather of go-go music, the funky, soulful music that comes from right here in the DMV. You're gonna incorporate